Good morning. I thought I'll do a little bit of getting myself ready for this Dow Power Hour trading again. I haven't done it for the whole um, summer period of the US because it just doesn't align with my times here in Australia. Um, uh, my finger was just hovering on the buy button um, as we got this break to the upside here. I think the price I was seeing was 29,560, and it was just going between the 60s and the 70s for a few seconds. And so it just cleared these wicks here, and I was about to click it, man, and price just jumped 20 points to the 90s. And so, oh, okay, I missed it. And left it. And yeah, so I could have bought it at 90 if I followed through regardless. So that would have been about there. There still would have been another 70 points in it. And now with this strategy, I used to target 90 points. And COVID also just screwed that up completely because suddenly moves were closer to 500 and 1,000 points, and I just couldn't trade that. Um, the action was just too fast. So right now, I'm still bullish, and um, I think I would like to buy a pullback to these highs here, but I would need to see support being formed and price moving up through, you know, the last bearish candles to then give me confirmation that support's indeed formed. This is just going to be a paper trade anyway, so I'm not gonna, given that I'm rusty and we just want to see if the process still works, um, I'm gonna trade it right now. By the way, this doesn't belong on this chart. Let me remove that. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, that's the price I was almost buying. That was just too slow. I was being a dick for a tick. So, okay, if I work through the process, the buy, the first buy here at the start of the gray box. The gray box indicates the time I'm allowed to trade this strategy. Okay. And so very neatly we get a 5/8 cross in the moving averages. It breaks a consolidation period and up we go. So would have been a great buy. Now, typically in this hour, you'll see two opportunities to buy. So what we are getting now is, and also an opportunity to short if you want to be that aggressive. So we got another 5/8 cross here, which was your signal to get out and potentially to flip short. I do find it's very difficult to play both sides of the coin, but sometimes it does work. Like today would have been a good move. So now we are definitely lining up for a buy. Our 5/8 is over. Sorry, our stocks 5/8 setting is oversold, which is the first indicator that we have to look for. The second one is now the 5/8 cross, and potentially you then buy a pullback to the 8 average once it's crossed, and you just get a little bit of a retrace after the cross. Um, Over here, you didn't really get that chance. So the market was very excited breaking out of this range. Okay, so see where, by the way, this had, if you bought it here at this break, so that one, that was a 124 point move. Okay, what we're looking for is a bullish candle that proves support's been made. Two really nice moves there. Hmm. Okay, we can get. I'll do a. Can't really trade smaller than that. Can I? Oh, I might be able to. No, I can't. Okay, I'll just do a small point 0.1 lot trade to wet my toes. So I'd be looking for a buy once we form a bullish candle. It then needs to pull back and um, break the high of that bullish candle. And I'd like to see this former resistance now support has to hold. So this is, if it breaks through this, it really makes it not the best trade. I'll give it one last chance down here. Otherwise, I'll probably feel there's not going to be a trade to the long side anymore. By the way, this is not in my funded account, so they don't allow trading in the US30, unfortunately. Yeah, this is a relentless reversal. I had a long yesterday, which got stopped out at 340. I had two longs. I set the one, stop at 300, just protecting profits, and the other one at 340. And this, there was something that happened overnight for me that stopped me out of the 340 one. Oh, this little spike candle, look at that bastard. Really nasty. What time did that happen? Um, 15:42 UK time. Mm. Must have been some kind of news. Gold just dropped like a rock today. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so that's a good rejection candle there. Let's see. Yeah, I should be going long here. All right, this is gonna be my preemptive trade. Oh, come on, I'm missing it. 79, yeah. If I see something in the 70s, I'll take it. Being a dick for a tick. Fuck it. All right, damn it. Let's see if the next candle give us a pullback. Oh, still a minute to go. Mm. Okay, I bought, don't know what the price was. 586, all right. Okay, so stop loss should go probably below the wick of that 2 minute there, but I'll give it a bit more room. Put it below this. Oh, it's the spread. Far out. Couldn't believe why I'm in the loss there. Okay. Now it look like the 5-8 cross is going to happen soon, and we're in the oversold area still. So normally, you see, this is now a little bit more based on candles that I took the trade. So it is preemptive to the 5-8 cross, probably a little bit aggressive. And the 5-8 cross and then the pullback to the 8 moving average would have been the more patient trade entry. Man, so the perfect entry would have been here when this broke. 567.53, 5. Yeah, probably would have gotten, given that that's the bid price, would have been offered something like 4 points higher than that or two. So probably would have gotten 70 if I was quick. I got 86 because I was slow and being a dick for a tick. Still at 586 there. I think once that 5-8 cross, we'll see a little bit more buying momentum come in. Then some new bears will try and push it back down, and we'll see who wins. And that's what the stop loss is for. Okay, so if this candle closes bullish, we'll get that 5-8 cross, right? The other thing I used to do here was add pivots, but yeah, Let's see. I'm not really using them anymore. Mm, Can't remember what. I think it was the hourly. Let's get this. Okay, so price reversed at the resistance, and now the buyers are coming back at the M2 level. Okay, maybe it does offer us some insight here. This time I'm hoping then for it to go to the TP, which would be 249684 area. So just coincidence that my box has been drawn up to that level actually. Complete coincidence. Okay, I don't want to look at this anymore. All right, so this is where the bears would start to try and push it down. So if we do get the pushback to the 8 moving average, it could happen here at the M3. Um, but they might just not even try. Technically, technically the market's bullish, so your M3 shouldn't really be the level where they should be shorting because there shouldn't really be a majority of bears in the market today. Okay, let's see. This is the pullback. Will be very close to my entry. It's where they test you. If you had your stop at break even, that's where they take you out, and then it goes back up again. So, seen that happen too many times to care. Um, right, I guess. So we were up, I think, close to 50 points at some point. It's minuscule in P&L because of the small lot side, but this is what paper trading is for you, you know. 36 points profit. That would have been about $3.60. So I guess take profit. I'll move it now to that level there. And let's see. Wouldn't mind taking a second entry over here at the touch of the 5/8, which would be the official program, the more patient trade. Oh, well, that was the immediate rejection. There's definitely some algos playing that 5 moving average. And now it's breaking the highs too. Yeah, I think it's gonna go now, man. There's still 10 minutes left. And typically, this last 10 minutes, when you've got a bullish last final hour, um, towards the close, there'll be a lot of buying pressure. Okay, so I think we've given it enough time now to create a pullback. So I'm gonna move my TP, my stop loss, sorry, just a little bit above the entry. 586, 589, yeah. That gives me enough protection, I think. So we'll go, let's just do around 589. Well, let's see if we get the push to close. Hit TP or not. Let's see. So this could have been, I said 70, right? So this could have been a 63 point trade by now. Still not the 90. 90 over there, yeah. Previous highs. I'll leave that there just so we can see what plays out. So when I used to buy the retrace to the 5/8, that was designed to deal with the pullbacks that follow the 5/8 cross, and not to get a second pullback that uh, stops you out at break even. But see now how this pullback also now was followed up with another pullback that creates the 5/8 cross to the downside, which indicates to me that um, something else is starting to happen with a bearish trade developing. And that's why it's good not to buy here at the high of this blue bar when the 5/8 cross happens, because when the trade doesn't work out, you'll be in a loss over here, because you could have bought here at this pullback to the 8 moving average. You would have had your stop loss to break even, and then something like this doesn't hurt you. So exactly, it just so happened that when I took the trade early on formation of the candles, it gave me a similar level to this pullback. It was just earlier. Um, so it makes you sweat a bit longer, but I did see a good 60 points in profit. And had I had a larger position on, I could have taken a partial exit there and let the rest run. But yeah, so yeah, it's good to see it's still working the way it used to. Um, so I think I'll start doing this again. So let's see. So we had a high, and now we've had a lower high. If we break this low here, we'll have a lower low, and then potentially a pullback to this low here to then set up a short trade. We were ranging today, or for the last few days we've been ranging. We made firm resistance at this level here. So important to know why price is turning here. And it's significant in this hour, this closing hour. This is where the big boys, the funds, are putting their long-term positions on, right? Now if they are selling into the buying opportunities that the retail traders have created for them, that's a little bit disconcerting. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna range into the close now. Uh, I mean, I don't know what's going on with the election disputes. I see this last press conference from the Trump lawyers is pretty serious stuff being alleged. Yeah, it would be. I mean, as a CFA, I also didn't feel that the statistics was possible. You know, if you if you have a large sample, and in this case the sample is 60, 70% of the initial vote count, 50% even of the initial vote count, your total population, your sample is 50%, and it indicates a 70, 80% lead, or even a 55% lead. For the remaining part of the sample to flip the thing so dramatically. It's statistically just crazy. So you don't know. But anything's possible at the end of the day. Stats is just, a hypothesis until it's proven incorrect. Yeah. Oh, so the market's closed now. It formed a double bottom here. That's interesting. Yeah, look, I'm gonna leave it. So it was just paper trading anyway, and the I'm in a buy already, so I'm not gonna add to the buy right now. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see this to happen now here from the M2 up to the M4. 116 points. Don't know if you'll get the buy, but you can actually buy between the central pivot and the M2. So anywhere in between, even the support you could buy here at the support as well. So that's 536. And 600 is if you want to be a bit more patient and wait. Make that there. Just flip back. Now let's this one. Okay, it just set now. Oh, that's because I'm on the 3 minute. No, no, not at all. Okay, so 568, 535. Okay, but that's it. I'm gonna sign off now, and I'm not taking a trade here anyway. So it's just we'll come back and see what happened. If a buy at 568 or 535 would have worked, stop loss would be stop loss would be 480 every year. Make that red. Okay, we'll come back in an hour.